something we're both passionate about, is the revolution that we believe is coming in personal transport. We're in probably the prime example of that. Tell me about your car and tell me about why, and I still hold you responsible for the fact that I drive an electric car.
I sold the spreadsheet to you, I remember, in a hotel in Portugal. There's two sides to this, really. I suppose I'm a petrol head, right? I've always had V8 cars.
You have.
I've had, Range Rovers and Audi S8s and all this stuff, and high performance cars, and you looked at electric cars as sort of toys, playthings. That they're rubbish. They don't go very fast. They don't go very far. All that kind of stuff. And then someone, a while back to me said, "Have test drive in a Tesla is the most expensive test drive you'll ever have." And I got in one, and just the first 100 yards down the road, I just was like, holy crap, why isn't everyone driving one of these?
Yes.
Literally, why isn't everyone driving one of these?
Well, I'll tell you why, because they're ridiculously expensive.
Well, there is that, right? But then, so actually what I did was I couldn't afford a Tesla when I first drove a Tesla, so I went out and got the closest thing I could get to it, which was a similar experience, which was the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV, because that had an electric drivetrain. You went about 25 miles on it, so I could get to the office purely electric, and it was that experience of sort of instant power. I went out and got a Leaf for my wife, and she absolutely loves that and is convinced around that, and ultimately then got to the Tesla once I could afford it, and the PHEV had run its course. And once you've driven an electric car, you suddenly realise that everything else just feels a bit old and clunky. I'm not changing gear here. It's very quiet. It's very calm. We're driving calmly and within the speed limit right now, but if I did want to drive like a lunatic, you could.
Yes.
I'm driving an electric car because it's an amazing driving experience, and it is, good for the environment. It's cheaper. I mean, running the thing's so much cheaper, charging it at home, etc.
The environmental piece, I'm delighted by the fact that my car saves emissions. I'm certainly delighted by the lower running costs, but fundamentally it's the biggest gadget I ever bought.
Yeah, that's true. Same story for me.